After a break of 1 month, One Piece manga chapter 1054 and now 1055 came out, in which we get to know about a lots of things. First, in the chapter 1054 we see the Akazaya 9 going to fight against Admiral Green Bull, so they can stop him from going after Luffy and his crew, after which the Akazaya 9 starts fighting against Green Bull, and in between that Yamato and Momonosuke also came to help them, and Yamato attacked Green Bull, which really hurt Green Bull. Also Momonosuke appear in his dragon form to attack him, but Green Bull catch Momo with his devil fruit power, and says that it's ought to see Pink Dragon, and this is the first time he have heard of this ability. After which we see Shanks' ship in the seas around Wano, where they were talking about going to meet Luffy as he become a great pirate, but Usopp says that he isn't ready to meet Usopp yet. After this Shanks sees Luffy new bounty poster, and it's for sure now that Shanks knew all about this from the starting. He knew that how important is this devil fruit, and he might already know about a lot of these things, as he smiled watching Luffy Gear 5 photo in the bounty poster, and said that look at this. After this we see Shanks and Luffy memories about how they both met and how Shanks lose his hand, and back in the present we see Shanks' crew talking about Luffy, after which Shanks came and said that he's not planning to have a reunion with Luffy here, which shocked everyone, and they also talk about Kid here that he claimed he was under Luffy, and they can't just let that slide as Kid put his mark after burning their flag, but Shanks changed the atmosphere here by talking about that. Isn't it about time to go and claim One Piece? Well, if I talk about this seriously, it's not really shocked me, or maybe some other also. We already know that how powerful Shanks really is, not even world government dares to fight against him, so it will not shocking at all, and he's also been around mysteries. But what shocking is how did he even find One Piece, as he only have one lord poneglyph. After this we see Marines talking about things like, they can't let the Revolutionary Army go unchecked any longer, and also, Flame Emperor Sabo has become a champion for much of the world. They also confirmed that the king of Alabasta is dead now, and the Revolutionary Army succeeded in freeing their former comrade, Bartholomew Cooner, and managed to escape. And with the assassination of Alabasta King, Vivi also went missing, and at the last they also talk about attempted murder of Saint Charles, and how Sabo and Revolutionary Army is worshipped as like a god. And this is where the chapter 1054 ends and chapter 1055 starts. The chapter starts with the people of Wano who were celebrating their festival, after which we see Yamato and Momonosuke fighting against the Admiral Green Bull, and with them, the Akazaya 9 are also fighting against Admiral to stop him from going after Luffy and his crew. On the other hand we see Robin and Law with Kazuki Sukiyaki going through a secret passage leading them to Lord Poneglyph. Here Kazuki Sukiyaki also talk about that he never told Orochi and Kaido about this passage, but they were still able to find the poneglyph in no time, as they had a fisherman on their crew, the All-Star, Jack. After which Robin and Law see through glass window, and see that down here Wano is underwater, about which Kazuki Sukiyaki tell them that this is an older Wano about 800 years ago, and all he know is that long ago Wano was much larger and located at sea level. At some point walls were erected all around enclosing the island. As a result the rainwater had no place to escape to, and whole towns were eventually submerged and abandoned. This shows that how important is Wano. Well, if you remember, Joy Boy was about 800 years ago, about which I already made a video, and how he has connections with Fishman Island. Wano also had some connection with Joy Boy which will be unclosed someday, and it will also help Luffy and others to bring the dawn of the world, about which Roger talks in the past. After which they all reach to the Lord Poneglyph, which is their third Lord Poneglyph, and now they only need one more to reach Laugh Tale. Here we also get to know about Pluton, the ancient weapon, and Kazuki Sukiyaki told us that retrieving Pluton would require the removal of the walls that surround this nation. Opening the country is quite a literal act, and they would lose their greatest defense, and set loose one of the ancient weapons. After which Robin asked him that if it will lose one of the ancient weapon, then why would Kazuki Odin wants that, where Kazuki Sukiyaki said that he don't know what Odin may have learned during his voyage in the outside world. After this we see back in Wano, where Green Bull catch the Akazaya 9 and Yamato with the help of his devil fruit power. Then Yamato says that let's call Luffy and the gang, but Momo declined and said that this is unacceptable. Up until now he was continued to rely on Luffy and other, but how can he still rely on them who wish to leave? And how can he say that Wano is safe with them to Luffy and other? After which Momo attacked Green Bull with his fire blast attack, which really hurt Green Bull and freed everyone. After this Momo tried this attack for the second time, but Green Bull gets angry, and as he was going to attack Momo, Shanks conquered Haki reached there, and Shanks said him that isn't it the bad form to go after these worn out saplings when they are exhausted from making pirate history. After which Green Bull said that he get it all right, and it's not like he want to pick a fight with Shanks now, after which Greenbull leave them, and on the other side we see Straw Hats enjoying their victory, and Luffy, Zoro, Sanji and Jinbei is talking about this conqueror haki, where Jinbei says that whose haki could it be, and Luffy reply that a familiar face just popped into his head, and this is where the chapter ends. And that's it for today. I hope you all enjoy this video, and I also asked you to subscribe to help us. I am still learning English, so forgive us for any mistake, and if you like, please subscribe.